What's up? How things are
Yes,
going?
all good, Shri.
Fantastic, fantastic. How many days back you cleared PMP?
I cleared it almost 2 months ago. I cleared it at the end of the June. Yeah.
Wow, long time, right? We couldn't catch up for a while. Do you
No,
still?
yeah, Rahul reached out to me, but sorry, I was busy.
That's fine. That's fine. Because people for this exam they stop some of their personal work. They even stop their office work. Now, once they complete the exam, everything piled up will come towards, and you have to put all your effort. And we completely understand. We don't force people on the spot. But question is, do you remember what you did on the exam 2 months back?
Yeah, I do. I do.
You can't forget it, right? It's an interesting event.
Yeah, because it's a whole different experience, not like the regular examinations, and also it's like we have left studying and all like years back, and suddenly now you start reading and all. It's a different experience. It's like you're going to college and attending examination, but here it's absolutely silent.
That's true, right? No one knows what you're doing. Your family will be surprised. What this guy is doing? Keep on closing the door, reading at this age. What is he doing?
No,
Right.
like fortunately, I didn't do all those things. I was just carrying it at like my office work, so they never bothered. Like, so they didn't even know that I'm coming up with something until and unless I got the certificate.
Wow.
So after I got it, I have told them, and they were like so happy. Like
Wow.
doing this, yeah. They
Then,
don't even know
then
that I'm surprising for preparing for this.
wow. Then I think we all interested to listen to your secret of your preparation. Okay, two portion of this listening, we want to listen to you. How was your preparation and how was your exam? Two things. Before that, if you want to give a background, what you do, why you thought PMP is important.
Okay, so yeah, coming to my professional work, I work in Eli Lilly Pharma and Company. I'm into regulatory background.
Mhm.
So we usually send all the regulatory work, what is happening in the clinical trials and all to the health agencies. So what we work, it's the end point, and we have to communicate with the health agencies across the world. So we don't have idea how this strategy is planned, why a particular drug is coming, and what is the reason they are thinking to launch in particular country. We don't have ideas of all these details. So there was a particular meeting that happened in my organization where everyone were involved, and there it caught my idea why we didn't get these information initially, so that we also could be a part of those planning sessions and all. So like in the part of those discussions that I got to know, okay, that all needs proper planning. It has the stages, like initially they come with the portfolio strategies, then comes with the programs, and then comes with the projects and all. So there is a
Mhm.
lot of information I got to know before I joined. Like I thought of taking this examination, so I thought let me give a try with the basic one with the PMP. So there is a lot of information that I got to know. Okay, this is how it becomes. It is not easy as what we think for the every
Mhm.
project. So that was a moment, like inspired me to okay learn something new that might help in my professional career.
Interesting, man. Interesting. I'm happy to know that you're pretty aware of things before you come to the exam or class. I think that's a good groundwork you did. Very good, very good. Nice to know. Good about it. And coming on the two sections of this, how was your preparation? How was the exam? Maybe people will be interested on exam first. Well, see the exam. From exam, you'll go what you did for this groundwork. Exam itself. If you want to keep a scale of 1 to 10 at your level of school and college, 1 to 10, 10 being the most toughest, 1 being the easiest one, right? Which section you will, which number you will keep for this exam?
For this exam, like again, since you said there are two portions for the exam, also I again give it two portions to attending. So even initially I was confused whether to give it from home online or to prefer center and
Right.
all.
Okay.
So there were so many reviews online, like what are the pros and cons giving from home and
Mhm.
center. So like after considering all those options, I preferred go and give it in the center, which is a best option because even from the office when I tried giving mocks and all, there were some server issues. So
Hmm.
that was the biggest problem that I realized, okay, even it's 100 mbps 200 mbps, that doesn't matter. If there is any small glitch in your internet connection or any electricity problem, so I suggest go to examination center and give that itself will give you a new experience.
That's a good tip you said, bro. Because people have a lot of confusion. Should I write an exam home or office or where? But rightly you said, It's even a drop and come back again. Application streaming gets into trouble. This I'm seeing,
Correct.
but for you, Dilip, in some places I see people don't get any problem because they say even 5 Mbps is good to run the application, but no one want to do a research on this with paying $500. I don't
Yeah,
want
but
to
in
be
my
that
case, I
person.
have tried it in like 6, 7 different locations. Like just with the mock test, what you have provided in the Shri
Yeah.
website, like what's there with the mock test only, I was, getting those warnings. Reconnection, it's trying to reconnect. Server
Oh.
connection, it's failed or something. With those mock tests only, I faced it with all the areas wherever I tried. Let it be home, let it be office, or let it be some co-work
Mm.
area. So I don't want to give, that try with the main
Got
examination. So
you.
I thought, okay, what's wrong in going to center and give like when everything is correct? I
Perfect.
never saw that, people said they faced problems when they gave it in the examination center. There was no single review that I
Yeah.
came across.
Yeah. Yeah. Good groundwork there. Great. Then let's go to the exam part.
Yeah. So like what I understood is, taking time for the preparation is the biggest challenge. I don't think, understanding topics, or it might be a new syllabus like for the most of the people, but spending like, 3 or 4 hours initially would give you a good hold on those topics. The only thing is like moving on, you'll learn to know more, you'll understand all the connectivities with these
Mm.
chapters and all, but
Mm.
taking time is a major part. So coming to my part, I have taken this course in last April. I was not able to give enough time for the examination in the last year. So
Mm.
after December, I thought, no, it doesn't work this way. Anyways, like when I have started my account in the PMI, that has that 1 year
Yeah.
membership, right? Yeah. So
Mhm.
my membership was about to expire on July 10th or 15th.
Mm.
So then I said, no, I don't want to extend it. There are ways again to extend, and you can take time, but I do not want to do that. So let me give it a try. So I started, preparing for PMP as my part of my job only. Like, say I have like 5 to 10 activities today. So the 11th activity would be go with the some chapter. So I did
Mm.
not give it a separate place. Okay, let me log off today and then I have to learn. No, I have just completed with my office work. So I
Mhm.
spend almost like 1 to 2 hours every day. Okay, some days are skipped and all, but
Mm.
that helped me. So taking the time is important. Sometimes like I have discussed with few people in my organization, even with my managers, like say what will you do in this scenario. So even when I discussed with few of the managers with the other team, they were also like, there are mock questions. So this was not just a preparation. I started discussing them. I started checking their views, what would be the solution from their perspective.
Mhm.
So when I come back and checked the answers, what they have given, when I compared with the answers in this mock test, those are like completely different. And there will be reasoning also why this answer should be there.
Mhm.
So there were a couple of instances where managers also said, "Oh, this is a new thing. Even I did not think like this." So that's how it helps.
So, okay, okay. It look like you challenged your managers also in this process.
Not challenging, I say, but even they were happy, like, okay, I'm coming up with certain new things, and they are also learning something based on this
Nice.
scenario based questions. So out of all these discussions and preparations, what I understood is it's not about your answering a question. It's
Mm.
you have to feel that, okay, you are in particular situation. What would you do if this is
Mm.
a scenario you are in?
Nice, nice.
So like,
Good, good,
yeah,
good to know,
that's how
Dilip.
I understood it.
Nice. So the way you discussed with your senior management and management people, you set your path for your promotion already.
That's what I hope so.
That's clear, right? You're saying that, hey, guys, I'm coming with something. I have a plan. All
Yeah,
right.
even few of them also started preparing for PMP now.
You gave them the fever. God's sake, I didn't know this, man. That's good. I like this idea. I like this. I mean, you invite the partner in crime to bring people to be
Yes,
aware of
yes.
things. You create the cloud in the office, right?
Correct,
That's
correct.
very important. That's very important. Good, Dilip. I like that process. What you did. On your exam hall, how do you felt after all this discussion, reading? How do you felt the exam itself for you?
Okay, so again, this is like no. These days we all are used to all these loud musics, gatherings, and all. It is like
Mm,
completely. It's like meditation place that we have gone. It's absolute silence. So I I ask people, just try sitting at home, lock yourself in the door, no music, no access to any phone. Sit for 4 hours. If you are
mm,
able to do it for one time, then you won't feel it as okay, someone gave me punishment to sit in front of the system. And absolutely the screen what you're staring at will be boring initially, because it's a very plain screen with one question and four options, so you can't even turn your head here and there. It is like completely blocked. So you try practicing, okay, sit for 4 hours ideally. You can take again break, as Shri said, again you need to take breaks in
mm,
between after attending a certain number of questions. You can
mm.
take that break, but try to practice sitting in that silence environment. Just close everything, because that is what not we are used to these days. Wherever you go, you like we all carry on our headphones, music, so we
Yeah.
won't give time for that silent place. So sitting for 4 hours is a big challenge, is what I observed.
Yeah, that's a good observation, man. I like the way you said it's not exam center hall, it's a meditation hall.
Actually it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you are like absolutely you can't carry anything,
Focus.
not even a pen, nothing. So that's again a very new experience. Even in temples, like, or any worship places you go, you'll carry something. Without phone you can't pray also. So this is not like that. It's completely a different place.
Yeah, I know, right? We are screwed up with this technology or happy with the tech. We don't know what to say. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That focus is needed. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So again, like, one more thing is like, even a few of my friends have attempted these examinations. But they said at last they could not get enough time to finish all those questions.
Mm.
So there is one document where you have sent us, like, examination day essentials. So
Yes.
that I have read 2 days before I attended my examination, which helped me a lot,
Mm.
because there you have clearly mentioned each and every point. So
Mm.
like, just get relaxed, do not prepare a day before, have a sound sleep and all. So first 60 questions when we are attempting, answer those questions as the last hour, so you'll get enough time for review and attempt the remaining questions, so you'll have that enough time. So what I have done was, like, first part I have attempted in 70 minutes, then I took
Mm.
a break. After that, the next set of questions were like, okay, for that it took 60 minutes for me, so I got 80 minutes for the last set. So there is no rush, so you can review those questions as well. So that's how, what I felt is, if you want to attempt questions in the last minute, so hurry up in the first hour. Like, I don't tell keep
Ah.
put random options or something, but you
Mhm.
attempt it, flag it, you can review before you take a break and all. So if you
Mhm.
have any of those things, make it fast in the first hour, so you'll get enough time in the last minute.
That's the interesting part. So you push faster at the beginning. Mm.
Yes, because you'll go with that enthusiasm. Okay, I'll do something. You have that energy in the early hours, but moving on, it will be drastically reduced. Oh, we have to finish, no time. All those things start
Okay.
occupying your brain.
Okay. Okay. I like that strategy. Like the strategy. Like in a cricket, sometimes the first 5 6 overs they try to score as much, right?
Yeah,
In
yeah.
the
Play power play during the first
Oh,
set.
clever, right? If you go 25 years back, cricket was not played like that. First 10 overs, it'll be like a talk, right? Then somebody called Sanath Jayasuriya came in cricket, Sri Lanka, started hitting everything on the first few overs. People start seeing, wow, we can do like that also. Okay, nice, interesting, interesting. So, which means you should be, it's not rushing, right? It is not rushing, being
Not
clear on what you're
rushing.
choosing. That's also
Yes.
very important. In the name of
Yeah.
choosing, I should not just click, 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 click. I cannot go. I should be
Correct.
conscious. Did you practice this way when you practice the exams in ShriLearning? Did you practice the same order?
No, Sri. So this, even in practicing also, the ways
Uh,
were different. So initially I was like, okay, let me finish the chapters first.
mm,
Like, I let me get all the overview, but that didn't work for me initially. So what I have done, I have prepared a chapter first, then I have given these all 10-minute mock tests and all.
okay.
So, like, whatever I learned in the chapter, it
Mm,
was different when I was attempting conducting these mock tests.
Main exams.
Not
Okay.
all questions in the mocks are completely related to the chapter, because chapter gives us a basic information, like what is this and how it should work, but scenario based chapter won't explain you, which mock test will help us.
Exactly. That's a good point you said. Good point. That helps me to ask you this question. What do you say is a good score? Maybe if you want to share your score, or what will be the good score if somebody is preparing for the exam? If you take a full exam, what
Mhm.
percentage is a good percentage for somebody to go to main exam? What's your thought?
So honestly, I'll tell you the 180 mock test. I have given only one
Mm,
in this.
mm,
So in that, I got around 78%. So
mm.
with that one mock test, I was like, say I got that confidence. Okay, now I can attempt this. The only reason why I gave 180 mock test is to check if I am able to sit for that 4 hour period or not.
Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, for me, the mock test is like always. Whenever I give mock test, okay, there are some repetitive questions in this. Okay, I
Mm.
got to. I know this question. I got this in previous mock, but
Mm-hmm.
most of the times you'll get a new question in that. Say in terms of techniques, or say in terms of scenarios. And
Mm.
the best part, Shri, what I observed is. In Shri, this Rita chapter, how the way that you gave all these topics, no, that is like you are feeding banana without peel to the uh, persons who they are studying. After this, I have compared with the PM work. It is like Greek and Latin. Trust me, like I was not able to understand that initially. After reading Rita, then I got to at least I can compare those
Mm.
subjects and topics.
Ah,
So
nice.
yeah, so and most the mainly the important part that helped me is the tricks of the trade that you mentioned at every part. So I
Mm.
think that will, solve most of the questions. Like say how the questions are coming in the examination. It gives us a
Yeah.
basic idea. So
Mm.
rather focusing on the heavy paragraphs and all, focus on those tricks of the trade. And there are 1 to 2 pages of documents other than the Rita, the link where you have shared in the drive. So there are many things. It is especially focusing on the agile, especially focusing on the waterfall method. So come up with those little points. Attempting this exam would be very easy, what I felt.
Nice to nice to know. I'm happy, Dilip, you are using ShriLearning shared folder efficiently. In fact,
Yeah,
our team takes effort to collect information and put in a place. I see very few people really explore that folder, take documents, utilize it. I'm sure doing it. Really good advice or thought process from you. Great to do. Great to know. Good.
thanks. Thanks.
Listen to your studies. We listen to your preparation. I'm happy to know that you took one exam, then you decided 78%. Let's go. Okay. That's a good point. And again, exam also, you had a good time management with the strategy of go fast in the beginning, right? That's
Yes.
a good part. Maybe one last area which I would be interested in exam. We have two sections, right? Plan-driven questions and agile questions and hybrid questions. I have people who come with the good agile knowledge. I have people with the less agile knowledge. So when you went to the exam, what was your question paper? Agile, non-agile? How do you felt it?
So she, I don't think I have looked at that perspective in the examination, because it was all all those questions are shuffled.
Mixed.
Like yeah,
Uh,
so there is no you won't get that proper time block to understand whether it falls under this category or not. And surprisingly, once I finished the examination, I came out, I was not able to recall the questions, only what particular question under which this thing has come. So after a day we'll get that part,
report.
right, how much you have scored in what this. Then I was able to understand that okay, they have covered all the topics.
You
So
know what? You know
that
what?
space I didn't get.
When the exam starts, they'll ask you to put a signature or put a sign. I will not reveal these topics outside the exam hall.
Yes. Yes.
Surprisingly, when you come out of the exam hall, you won't even remember one question.
Not even one, yeah. And this is again a difference. So there is one more thing I would like to highlight here. So in the mock tests, what you guys have provided, it is like a simple form. Say like, what's your name? That you can understand and you can answer. But when you attempt this examination, it is like the same question. They'll reframe it is like this: how society addresses you, like based on your parents' input. So you have to crack
Yeah.
that thing.
Good. Well, I like the example you said. It's something like that's why they call this as a psychometric exam. Yeah, the question what you attended, they will have certain words change upside down. Again,
Correct,
give the
correct.
same question to another guy, and
Right.
that person answer in a different way. So, I think that's a specialty of PMI, right? If not, why PMP is so popular. So it has that.
I agree, 100%,
That's a
100%.
good. That's a good thing. Nice, Dilip. I really like the conversation with you. I think people listening gets an idea, which means how to read, how to be confident for the exam. That's what I see with you. At least in the last 20 minutes of conversation with you, I'm seeing that you are confident on what you know. Yeah, I think that's pretty important. Now let me put a question from people listening here. If you want to give them quick tips of maybe a couple of them what to do and a couple of them what should not do, because should not do also is important. There are some people put the energy in a place not needed. So two points if you want to give what can do, what should not do, you have something for them.
Yeah. So in terms of preparation, I will give one tip. So before you go through all the chapters, you go through the first 3 pages of every chapter.
Hmm.
uh, then you'll understand that all those 3 pages are same for every chapter. The only thing is, like when it was mentioned with the diagram, right, all this planning, initiating and all. So go through the first 3 pages, you'll understand, okay, which chapters fall under planning, which comes under initiating and all.
Hmm.
So you'll get that confidence when you understand those first 3 pages, then rest of the preparation will become easy.
Correct.
Instead of preparing newly with every chapter, compare how it gets connected with the previous chapter. Why is it necessary? And
Nice.
start imagining yourself. You are the manager. You are facing that situation. Whether it's a conflict situation, you are two immediate reporting people. They are in the conflict. One is your best friend. One is not your best friend. A new person. What will you do? You think with your thought
Yeah.
process. Then you'll able to understand the question and you can able to answer correctly.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. I think Kannan is putting a question. Which 3 pages he's saying? Kannan, I think I heard from Dilip. Every chapter in Rita 11th edition. Is that right, Dilip?
Yes. Yes, Shriram.
In Rita 11th edition book, for example, stakeholder management. First 2 to 3 pages will explain where this chapter or how it's connected. And
Correct.
if you go to risk management chapter, they will tell risk management chapter what overall it will do, how it's connected. I believe that's what Dilip is pointing.
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
there is a common diagram in every chapter. So if you
Yeah.
observe that,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
I think you're seeing an aerial view. Before you actually deep dive, you're seeing an aerial view of how
area.
these guys are
Correct.
connected to one another. It's something like I'm looking at a Google map in a zoomed out view. Take a look. Okay, that's a district, and this is the city, and that's a state, and then you zoom in, right? That's how you go. Okay.
Correct. Correct.
All right, good, good. Anything you want to say? Don't do this. If you learned by your hard experience, man, don't do this. Something if it
Uh,
is
don't do, I'll say, yeah, like, out of curiosity, say if you have attended one mock test, say you scored like two or three, no, let me try again, let me do it again. So don't take that serial mock test, no, I need to score that 10 out of 10. I will say people will lose interest, like, when they score two or three. So
uh,
I will take your time, go through all those questions where that thing went wrong.
mm,
Again, come back to the chapter, especially go through the tricks of the trade. Apart
mm,
from this Rita, there are many other folders where you can see all the simplified formulas and statements where you
uh,
get, if you are reading that one statement in that particular page, you'll get overview of the whole topic. So go
nice,
through that and give the mock test. So first give, like, chapter wise, you give 10 mock tests, then go through the 40, again come back to the 10, then give 160, give the proper gaps and come with the mock test. So instead of preparing all those paragraphs, giving mock tests and understanding the topics will make your preparation easy.
nice, Dilip. I like the way you said at the beginning. Don't try to take the same thing. Somehow I'll score higher. It's
Yeah,
something like this a casino rule. This gambling stuff. Once the person lose the money, they want to again somehow I'll get it back, or the
back.
person who got the money feels I'll get more money. You
Correct.
keep playing, keep playing.
Right, right.
All right, that's a good point. Hey, one question I'm seeing from Dinesh saying that how you prepared Agile? Is it only Rita enough for you?
No, again. So there are a lot of trainings that have been available in the internet, and
Mhm.
since this agile is like most predominant thing now in every company, there were
Mhm.
few learning sessions that were available in my company as well. So simultaneously, I was attending it. I was
Okay.
comparing it with this chapters and all. Just
Mm.
reading doesn't help you. So again, if there is any chance, please try to attend any sessions that happens like through the LinkedIn learning or even in your companies,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
that also would help it.
That's nice. That's nice. Good. Good to know. All right, fantastic. Really happy listening to Dilip. I believe your family is pretty happy. You gave them some party and you gave some happiness. And I'm also believing that strongly the way you prepared and achieved the exam, you will apply this in your job because you know
Yeah,
that
so,
if you don't apply, already 2 months have
correct.
gone. In another 4 months, evaporates. So you have to start applying. I'm sure you're creating those environment in your office to apply it. That-
Yeah, sure, Shri. Yeah, even I am looking way forward for it.
Very good, very good. So convey your credits to your family and friends who supported, and again convey credits to you for coming up here, sharing transparently what happened. I really liked it because people listening this they gather 1 or 2 points which will hit them something. Okay, let me do this. Yeah, that's a key point. So good. Thanks a lot for that. Meantime, I'll see if anyone have any other questions. Do I have anyone here in the audience who have a question for Dilip? I heard 2 questions already. Any questions coming up? Then I believe people are pretty
Yeah,
happy. Sudhir is coming.
yeah,
Yes, Sudhir.
yeah. Sri, yeah. This is a question for Dileep and you both. Actually, yeah, I have attended two mock, two now, two on 80 mock, and I scored the 60 and 61. So in both, my problem is I'm not means getting time sufficient to means in the past mock I maybe last 7 minutes it means I did get the time right. My very slow to reading question, digest it, then processing it, this kind of thing. So in the past mock means around last 10 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes, around 27 question was left. What I
Hmm.
remember in the second mock I just improved this one and it is 19 question, last 10
Mhm.
minutes.
Mhm. Mhm.
So how to means I have already read two times the Rita one. First time I didn't get much right because yeah.
Okay.
Then second time yeah, actually when I read I got the concept and I feel the concept which I no means I understood that one. But still I am struggling with the mock only whenever 4 hours I'm sitting and
Okay.
that question.
Okay. I don't think it's only problem for you. I would say in this room, at least 70% going to say that, ooh, same. So let's listen to Dilip also. You have anything for Sudhir?
Yeah, so just one question from my side, Sudhir. So like, is there any formula related questions where you are losing more time in solving those, applying those formulas and all?
No, formula question is not there, not much there. That is seven, yeah, 6 to 7 question are there, right? So whenever it is more, I am leaving that one, right? That 3 4 fast formula, right? Suppose the velocity calculation. So I am doing that one, right? So okay, and that is correct only. But wherever the more is there, I am leaving that one. So main thing is most of question in the past session, past 60, I am finding the long question and the answer itself is long, right? Somewhere question is less, two lines, 3 lines, but the answer is again or four answer you need to read, right? So it is always cover right 70 second, 80 second. Then you need to understand that one, and then you do need to sometime two question confusion, right? So that two question
Got
you
it.
need to give some time to okay this one or this one. So that is my problem.
Okay, so so whenever you see these questions which are like 3 lines, 4 lines, so don't go reading all the question right from the first. So see where the question mark is, try to understand what they are asking, then see what are the options. You can compare, you can understand, okay, what they are trying to ask us. Because most of the time the questions will be like this. Say for example, Akshay is working in some X company and the company has this history and also that is all not required. The main aim of these questions is to confuse us. So just try to focus on the question where out of 3 lines only 4 or 5 words is the question. So try figure out where the question part is, then try to guess the options from there. So that might help you saving some time in the coming to long questions. And coming to the formulas, if you are initial stage of preparing, or since you said you already gave 2 marks, try to attempt the easy formula questions, or else you go through those there is again one simplified material available in this folder, the Google
Okay.
Drive folder what we have. So go through the formulas in those boxes. So most of the questions will be focused on that, so that you can save time in decoding those formulas and what to do as well.
Good, good, good.
Okay.
Thanks, Dileep, for that. When you say this, I'm remembering it's not only question. In office also, when you work with some people, they explain a concept with too many jargons, other stuff. And when we
Yes.
ask them, what is the bottom line you want to say? Then they'll tell one line, tomorrow I'm not coming to office. God's sake.
True that.
To tell tomorrow not coming to office, this guy will start somewhere. What happened that Trump is not there? This guy will start from Trump and come somewhere. Come on, man, come to the point. So
I
I
agree.
like the way you said, read that line carefully. But yeah, I think that needs by practice, right? If you see a bigger question, your brain has to quickly say, okay, that's a line, go for it. Okay. Even in the exams, in the class, we say that always read the last line of the question very much carefully. But I'm hearing from Dilip, when you see a big question, even you can start from the last bottom line,
Lastly,
the
yes.
question is asking. That's a good tip. I like that. All right, good. That's a Sudhir. And I see one question from Revant here saying that how do we revise? How do you revise the chapters? Any tips you have? Okay, any techniques for revising the chapter?
Revising, it will be like revising only whenever you go to the new chapter. I'm sorry, who asked that question? I didn't see the name.
Revant, Revant.
Raymond, yeah. So, because it's all like, connected. When someone asks, like, if there is a question that comes to stakeholder management, you see the reasoning. Say, if you have answered that, you see the reasoning that will connect you to if it comes under initiating or planning. What under which part of this strategy that question falls. So whenever you're learning something, it will connect you to one of the previous one, or one of the later one, why this is done. So if see if there is any project charter related questions, so that is one common thing. So if you are aware of project charter, like when it is prepared and who is responsible for that, how it plays a major role in closing the project or initiating the project. So if you know that this is all related, so for every question it feels like revising only. So I
Okay.
didn't say like I have prepared 2 chapters now. I again tomorrow prepared 2. I came back for the first 2. It's not like that. It is connected only. If you don't lose that chain, then you'll have that nice hold. Okay, understanding what is what and all.
Perfect. Perfect. Good. Well said. Well said. Looking at the time, again, the time what Dilip has given us. Thanks a lot again, Dilip, for coming up here. I see the full confidence from you, full courage from you, what you do there. So keep up the same momentum. There is going to be great growth in your leadership career. Yeah?
Thank you, Shri. Thank you.
Right. A round of applause from all of us and stay in touch. I believe you are part of our Elite group. Materialize the benefit of Elite group and contribute what you learn. That's more important.
Sure,
Yeah?
sure. And thanks, Rahul. There were, I want to specially say thanks to Rahul as well. I had few questions in between. So whenever I pinged, he was like, immediately he responded, and that also helped me a lot. Thank you,
Nice.
Rahul, again for your help as well.
Very good. Very good. Great to know. Good again. Thanks, Dilip. Have a great time and thanks for being here again.
You too,
Yeah.
all. Yeah. Bye bye.
Perfect. Perfect.